What's up, everyone? This is Nick here at NJ's Bricks, and we are going to go ahead and do another Disney 100 CMF opening. We did not get all the figures in the series the first time around. Obviously, that would have been impossible because I think I only opened 15 bags, and there are 18 to be had in this series. But that being said, we're going to jump right into it here. We are not going to build any duplicates that we opened today. We are going to take a look at the insert here and see which figures we've already opened. Looks like we are going to go ahead and get Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog in this first bag. And yeah, let's take a look at the insert here and let's mark off all the figures that we got in the last series. That's going to be Oswald, Sorcerer Mickey, Dr. Facilier, Queen of Hearts. We got Aurora last time around, Mulan, Ernesto, Miguel. Pocahontas was a get last time. No Cruella, but we did get Prince John and Robin Hood. No Stitch. We had Baymax, and we did open the Queen. If you'll recall, though, I could not find the cape. I don't know if it just didn't come with the cape, or if somehow the cape flew away and I didn't find it. But we're hoping to open the Queen again so that we can get some proper footage for that minifigure short. And here again, Dr. Facilier. I did watch this film recently for the first time, The Princess and the Frog, and I thought it was a lot of fun. I had listened to all the songs previously when I used to do DSP work. I worked with a little girl who would ask to listen to the songs in the car, so I was familiar with the tunes, hadn't seen the movie. Was a good time. I would recommend it. A lot of fun. Moving on here to bag number 2. And let's see here. We have Robin Hood from the animated classic. I want to say it came out in 1971. You can correct me in the comments down below if I am wrong about that. Remember to like and subscribe as well if you enjoy this content, guys. It really helps out. I really do appreciate it. It's always nice to see that number going up as I'm inching closer to 1,000 subscribers here. That'll be a cool little milestone. Moving ahead, bag number 3 here. I've got 20 bags total to go through. I believe I'm missing, 7 figures there. Hoping to complete a full set. And we got another Dr. Facilier here. I'm not going to build him. I'm going to go ahead and just get him back in the bag there. And you can find a link to my store down below in the information for this video, where you're going to be able to find all of these figures for sale if they haven't already been sold yet by the time that you get to my store. So if there's specific figures from the series that you want, you're not really looking to go out and blind bag it, you don't want to feel them up in the store, whatever it is, maybe you don't live somewhere where you have access to these, you can find them down below for sale in my store. Here we have a Baymax from Big Hero 6. That was one of the figures we opened a couple copies of the first video, and we pick up our first here. I did have some people commenting on my Baymax short. Apparently I had his torso on backwards. Didn't have that little logo front facing like it's supposed to be, but you know, can't be perfect around here. Make a mistake every now and again. And there's Baymax. All right, moving on to the next bag. Number 5, I believe. And that's going to be another duplicate. We'll set that aside. Next up here, we've got... All right, here's Tiana. This is going to be wholly new to us. Let's go ahead and mark it off on our tracking sheet up here, our little insert. And again, The Princess and the Frog. Fun movie. Would recommend it. Enjoyable for kids and adults alike. Not too long. Really love the Tiana's Place tile accessory they've got here with the figure. If you've seen the movie, then you'll know that's a little motivator, a little motivational picture that Tiana carries around as she aspires to get her own restaurant called Tiana's Place. All right, let's see. It looks like we've got Mulan in this bag. Mulan getting down to business, ready to defeat the Huns. Classic movie. It comes with the little cricket accessory. Cricky or something is the name of her pet. I wish that there was like a little molded Mushu. I think Mushu's the name, right, of the dragon voiced by Eddie Murphy classically. But we don't get that this time around. We do get a couple of swords, though. It's nice to get the extra sword here. If you're someone who, stockpiles the extra accessories that you can get in these minifigure bags to, maybe set a scene, build some custom figures. It's always nice to get an extra weapon. We get an extra sword here with Mulan. All right, we're going to keep trucking here. And we've got Prince John here to complement our Robin Hood figure from earlier. Prince John from the same animated film. And these pieces do have some really remarkable molded heads with so much detailing in the crown on this figure. This figure's got a bunch of printing on the side of the legs, back of the torso. It's got a printed collar here, just a lot going on. Really cool printed little money piece, and it comes with an extra of that. It would be awesome to stockpile like a whole bunch of those to make a cool scene. Scrooge McDuck swimming in them, or maybe some kind of Gringotts vault scene. And there you have it. That is Prince John. Moving on to the next bag, let's take a peek. That's another duplicate there. We'll go ahead and set it off to the side. We're going to keep moving on. Not going to build the duplicates here. All right, this is wholly new to us. This is Jiminy Cricket. We'll go ahead and mark Jiminy off on our sheet. Getting closer to finishing that complete set. This is one of, I think, 3 different minifigures in this set to feature this white collar. This little fabric piece here, and it's easy to miss when you open your bag. It's not in like a separate container or anything. It's just free floating in there, so don't let your white collars slip away or go unnoticed. All right, well, not doing too bad here. We've got 7 different figures. I believe we've set 3 or 4 duplicates off to the side, and we're moving right along here. Gotta make sure we mark off Jiminy Cricket. And that is going to be another Prince John. We'll go ahead and stuff him back in the bag. Again, you can find these figures for sale in my store. Link down below, my Bricklink store, NJ's Bricks, the same name. Moving on to the next bag, we find an Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit. This, I believe, was like the first character created by Walt Disney, if I have that correct. And he comes with a little like movie tile that's printed with, like a director's, I don't know the name exactly for the thing, but when the director says action and shows in front of the camera which scene's going on, help the editing process. Moving on here, we've got Miguel from Coco. It is still on my list of films to watch, similarly to Princess and the Frog. I've heard all the songs for this one, but I have yet to see the film. I'm a big fan of Un Poco Loco, great song, and then Remember Me, obviously great as well. I gotta catch this movie. And there is Miguel. Great guitar accessory. Always love the guitar accessory. And 2 different head pieces on this figure is pretty cool as well. 4 total expressions. Moving on to the next bag. All right, here we've got the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. One of the things I thought was neat about this figure is that the printing on the face is designed to mimic the animation style of Alice in Wonderland. Reminded me a lot of how the Clone Wars figures from Star Wars have faces that are printed to attempt to mimic the animation style of the show, so that it would make those figures look distinct from the film / real, I suppose, versions of the figures. 2 different expressions on this one too, which is always appreciated. All right, we're getting down to the wire here. Just a few bags left to open. That's another duplicate, so we'll set it off to the side and keep on moving. And here we've got all right, we've got another new one to us. This is Pinocchio. And the weird thing about this figure is it is the first minifigure with a traditionally shaped minifigure head to have a 3-dimensional nose. Of course, there's all kinds of custom molded head pieces like you see in the set with Robin Hood, etc., that have 3-dimensional noses, but this is the first regular minifigure face to feature a 3-dimensional nose, and I suppose it's very fitting for that feature to show up on Pinocchio, even though it does look kind of unsettling if we're being honest. Moving on. All right, another new one here. This is a very cool one. This is Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. Lots of printing on this one, lots of detailing with looks like a dual molded hairpiece. There's a printed fabric collar on this one. Pretty impressive figure. Oh, having some trouble with this collar here. Finally got it on there. This one also comes with a great little Dalmatian puppy that, of course, we will rescue from Cruella. We're not going to let her do any more damage to these pups. The white-black dual molded hairpiece, reminiscent of the old Joker figures that are modeled after, I think it's a Joker figure, is it modeled after Tommy Lee Jones? Am I correct about that? I don't know. I should know. And there you have it, Cruella de Vil. And I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Joker there. It must have been a version of Two-Face, right? All right, moving on here, we have Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey. This is one of the more sought after. It appears one of the more popular figures from the series, and it's definitely a cool one. Love the hat piece, of course, and the custom molded Mickey headpiece as always. I like the broom this one comes with as well. This is a pretty cool one. Good foot printing as well. Always enjoy when there's some type of like shoe or boot printed in the foot area. There is Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey. And I think there's a couple of bags left here. Let's see if we can muster up. We've got Ernesto de la Cruz. All right. I actually think this here might have been the final bag. This is my favorite figure still from the series. I've opened all but one, I think, and the printing on this one is just so immaculate. Over all the different surfaces, the different accessory, the detailing in the guitar and the hat accessories is just super impressive. Never seen printing this good before. And Ernesto de la Cruz remains my favorite figure from the Disney100 CMF. And yeah, so pretty much Stitch, haven't opened it all. And the Queen from Snow White we did open, but it didn't come with the cape. So we're hoping to open these soon. Please like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this content, and we'll see you in the next video.